Hey Starcrafters, Wookie here. Thanks for tuning in as I failed to hit the P button, instead hitting the forward button to go ×4, but that's good. You know what, we can do ×4 because there ain't much happening here. I'm Wookie, and this is me here as the Red Terran Pieces. We are on Metalopolis. My opponent today is Ganuk, and he plays Zerg. Came in as blue here, and there he is, and we are close air positions. And Metalopolis, tried and true. So glad they brought it back. I really like this map. I enjoy the center area here and the battles that happen for that. I like how the natural is pretty direct. The third is pretty direct, but getting that gold or that fourth can be tricky. And the lanes that come down each side of the map, controlling those and the battles that can happen there, I really like. So right on, I scouted a little bit, and I see the hatchery going down, so I've got a good sense of the timing on that. 18. The Lings are going to come here and chase my SCV away. They're going to chase him all the way to wherever he ends up going. And you can see my base, 1 Rax, followed by a factory. When I was coming in with my loading screen and I saw that I had a Zerg opponent, my first thought was, let's get Barracks Factory first and think Hellions unless we see a Roach Warren. So you're going to see me scan a couple of times, and like there, I'm looking for a Roach Warren, and I didn't see it here, so I'm like, all right, let's proceed with our Hellion plan. And you can see that's what's happening here. I'm getting the pre-igniter Infernal and working on one Hellion at a time. I'm going to put this barracks down, and as soon as I remember to, I'm going to put a reactor on that so I can start making Marines faster. I'm just making Marines. No thoughts of an expansion as of yet, and I can tell, well, I've been scanning over here. Okay, I happen to catch another one. I see Lair coming. I didn't see this, but I didn't see a Roach Warren. I didn't see any roaches at the top of the ramp, and that's why I scanned over there. I kind of wanted to see both bases. I didn't see any roaches, so I'm like, all right, this is still going to work. So we do the swap, and here comes the Hellions 2 at a time, and there was an absolute miss on my tech lab. Way to play StarCraft, dude. And already coming in with an expansion because my money was getting up. I'm pretty good at keeping the SCVs coming. I'm not going to say perfect as I click on the command center at a dead time. So apropos there. Wow, that's a long dead time period. But getting a little better. I didn't make as many SCVs as I would like to this game, but you know, things like this are indicative of that. But I was actually kind of laying off because I wanted to save up some energy, and because I knew I was going to be scanning his base, and I wanted to be able to drop mules when I got over there. This is kind of sad though, how long this has been. That is way too long, and now I'm moving units out, so it's probably going to be even longer, but to my benefit, I'm saturated there, so I don't really need any more. I should just have the extras so that when I transfer them over, I've got them both. So here we see the move out, and I had been scanning and I did not see any roaches, so this is a decisive thing. What I did see, ooh, let's pause it, let's pause. I did see this. I scanned and saw this spire, and it was about halfway done. And that's when I decided to move out. So if we were to back this up, can we back it up? Back it up. Back it up. I'm probably going to sit here and back this up for a while. I thought the B button backed it up 10 seconds. Is that correct? Wow, this must have been. There we go. So, you know what? You guys probably just trust me. I scanned and I caught just the edge of this and I clicked on it. All right, it was a little more than halfway. Well, actually, it's almost finished. And then that's when we see right here that I started moving. I was like, okay, I have to go now, because as soon as a mutacloud gets up, if he gets 6-8 mutas, I'm in really bad shape, because these Hellions are going to have a lot less map control, a lot less effectiveness. So I went on with the move right there, and then the follow-up to it we saw just a second ago was getting ready to expand and getting a starport here. I did stop by the watchtower. There was something there I had to kill, and I wanted to make sure he didn't have this gold base. I think I did a little, farting around here in my base, and then it was right on my way with the blue flame Hellions. And even though they've been nerfed, these things still do a decent number on light, on drones, on banelings, on zerglings. So I've got the Marines back here popping balloons. I love to pop me some balloons, and I just let the Hellions go to work. There, I think I was microwing these guys, didn't realize my Hellions were getting so beat up, and there were no drones to kill. So that was unfortunate. But rally points on those zerglings is also unfortunate for Ganuk. You can see he's got a macro hatch here, but I run my Hellions right into the mineral line. I promise. There we go. Don't let them linger too long. And I, let the one take most of the damage, and a little slow reaction time from Ganuk gives me quite a few drone kills over here. And that worked out pretty well. I take my bio units here, my infantry, and I do stack them on this ramp to keep some run-ups from happening. And in the production tab, you can see I've been just tapping units and rallying things in. You can see my rally point on my barracks and my factory and my starport. Starport, fail rally. I also had a fail here because I put this up so no run-bys, and they were all stacked up right here. So my last 2 rounds of production did not arrive, and I thought it was going to cost me big time, but it ended up being okay. And so that's a pretty good amount of drone kills, pretty good units killed there. I was feeling pretty good about that. And what I felt best about, not was getting all the kills, but what really made me feel good about this game was that I knew I wanted to make Hellions if I didn't see a Roach Warren, which I did. I mean, when I saw him fast expand, I'm like, okay, Hellions, because the Roach Warren's going to be late, if at all. And when I saw the Spire almost finished, I knew I had to move, and that worked really well for me, because the mutas never were able to get out. I mean, he got a few out, but they were relatively ineffective. He's got a couple flying around now, and I haven't scouted this base yet, but I know it's there. I mean, I know he's got one somewhere, and he's doing a good job of spotting the other bases. But after that initial push, I just take the time to clean up the base. And of course, I know he is somewhere building a ton of spine crawlers at his other base. I'm like, that's okay. He's not going to be able to get too far ahead of me. I'm going to be fine. I just need Marines to deal with mutas. If you've been watching the production tab, you probably saw me put up a turret or a couple turrets. I know I eventually get one in my mineral line. I get one back here, just in case he gets muta harass going. I don't want to let him take all my SCVs out. But come up here, see this. It's like, all right, let's wait a second. I know I've got a medevac coming, and all my units are pretty low on health, so I let the medevac show up. And this game does not go on much longer. I actually spend some time trying to expand, and I find all his zerglings, go for the gold, go for here. I actually went for here because my money obviously had gotten up, because I still can't keep my money low while I attack. Still something I'm working on, but I'm doing pretty good when dumping 3 command centers down in a row keeps the money down. And we can see right here a bunch of red dots just flew up. Just slam the supply depot button. Why not? And I find the side with the less resistance, and then all my units run into the major resistance anyway, because that's what they do. A little different perspective on the battle there for you. And that was how that game ended. So not bad. That is the state of my Terran currently. I would appreciate you commenting in the thread below if you see anything that I need to work on, need to do a little better, or if you see something that is good. As for Ganuk, I believe he was a high-level bronze player, top 8, with 1,600 some odd career wins, if I'm recalling correctly, maybe 1,060 something, but anyway, a lot of career wins, so has a lot of experience anyway. But, you know, I think I did alright. I like the fact that I made the right decisions. I feel like there were 2 points in that game that I made the right decision. One, deciding to go ahead with the Hellions. Oh, well, fail rally, sweet. Deciding to go ahead with the Hellions because I didn't see roaches, and then knowing that I had to go, picking the right time to go before the mutas got out. And I think that was good. I mean, the basic mechanics still not great, getting a little better, and that's just in general. I'm actually excited to get back to Protoss next season because I feel like I am a little bit more familiar with each of the races now, so that should be cool. We'll see if my my being in Silver League for so long works against me, or if I can actually league up next season. We'll have to see. Also, Warax, you rule, and thank you to my new subscribers. Appreciate you showing up. Like it, favorite, and sub if you would, please, and hit me up with your replays at wookiestarcraft@gmail.com. Love to see them, and if they're cool and not exactly like something I've already got on my channel, I will cast it for you. That'd be great. And until next time, guys, good luck, have fun on your ladder games. I'm Wookie.